What's up, guys? So we have a really nice day today here in central Arkansas. What I've decided to do, garden cleanup. It's a good day to go ahead and start getting the salad bar cleaned up first for fall planting. We'll be planting a lot of brassicas. So I've been going through getting all the weeds out, cucumbers that are really, they're done for, you know, getting those out. Getting the beds cleared up. That's cleaned up. That's cleaned up. Gotta get this one cleaned up. These okra are gonna stay for a little while. And I got green beans back there. They need to be cleaned up, but they're still going strong. We got our hay bales cleaned up here. These two have really just kind of collapsed, but that's fine. You know, they did what they're supposed to. They just composted themselves. The Tigger melon. Got a couple Tigger melons here that are doing great. I can't wait to try those. But I think my next step here is just to get the weed eater out and just clear out the pathways. And we'll see what we're looking at in there. Making progress. Got to get this cleared out. I think we'll put some more cardboard down in here as well, just to give it, you know, that good restart setup. Lettuce. All the lettuce went to bolt and didn't really produce too much for me. I did like a mescaline mix, and I think I won't be doing that again. I can't figure it out. Maybe I need to plant earlier in the year. I'm not sure. Battery died. All good though. I gotta do some hand weeding anyway. I thought about using the weed eater to kind of just chop all this up, but then I decided it's probably better just to pull stuff up by the root. So that's the next step. Ah, man, those pecan trees. I put a bunch of pecans in my compost, and sometimes they sprout, and those roots are just so deep in there. It's hard to do anything with them, so I have to cut them out. But they only sprout once, so eventually we'll get through them. See how heavy that woody stem? Got to do this one and then that one, and then probably gonna mow over the remainder there. I'm gonna take this hand auger here, turn that over and turn that over, and turn this over as well around the okra. And I'm not sure what to do with these hay bales. Those two are still intact, so I can just replant them. Those I don't really know yet. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Also, look at that. Look at that wheelbarrow loaded with stuff. Chickens are gonna be excited about that. Man, this thing cleaned up really good. Check it out. Got some okra. You know, the reason I plant my okra so close is ultimately we grow okra just for the heads, right? The little edible heads. So I find that if I just plant it in bunches, I can just pick it and I'm not super worried about the plant getting huge. I'm just gonna skim the top, pick what I can, and then just move on. Everybody has different ways of doing things. That's just how okra works for me. That's my plan. I might change it up in the future, but in these smaller beds, I find that it works great for me. But yeah, so we're gonna move on to this one. Check out the green beans. They're starting to produce. We'll get everything cleaned up, and might find some green beans if we look hard enough. By the way, these are Kentucky Wonder green beans, and they seem to produce pretty well for me. Oh, there's some back there. Check that out. I'll work my way over there. All right, so we've got all these weeded. Now we're gonna turn everything over. Check out the green beans though. What I think I want to try next time I grow green beans is to add some type of trellis system, because these plants are just super floppy. Some of them stand up, some of them fall over, as you can see. It just makes it harder to get good beans off of them. They get dirty, bugs get them. So we'll try something different next year. Maybe putting a screen over it and letting them grow over the screen. We'll try that. But check out all this. Like, this is a giant pile of weeds. That's all gonna go into the chicken coop. Let's go. Alright, so we made it to the coop. I gotta figure out how to get all this in there. I guess I'm just gonna pick it up and throw it. And spin. There we go. You know what? I'm just gonna dump it. Chickens don't care. Oh, they're gonna love that. I got a big pile of stuff for chickens, for the chimkins. They'll come check it out. Also, this broody chicken's on the wrong nest. I'm about to go move her. Listen here, chimkin. You're on the wrong nest. You need to be over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. There's some, there might have been some breakage happening in this one. It looks like something happened to one of these eggs here. Let's check it out. We're definitely missing 2 eggs. So those are good. I'm gonna grab those. Yeah. I wonder what happened there. So we've got them marked, and I guess we'll see. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move the eggs over to the one where she was nesting on. Maybe because this one is kind of gross now. Maybe that'll help out some. We will see. But we got a couple eggs for the day. Chickens are hanging out. You guys like your new garden pile? So it's a little while later, and it looks like she is on the nest that I moved the eggs to. So this is a good sign. We'll just we'll see. You like that parsley? And tomato. All right, that's moved on to a future problem. Hopefully not, but let's go back to the salad bar and get that soil turned over. All right, back to the salad bar. We'll start working this soil around. So this hay is kind of hard to mix down into the soil. We need a good rain. We have not had a good rain in 2 weeks probably. That would really help with getting this hay broken down and mixed into the soil. So I'm probably going to turn this over the next time it rains as well. I'm just going to give it a good turnover today. So the center of these hay bales have completely composted away. And watch this. I could take my auger and just make a trench going all the way through the center of these things. There's like no resistance at all. That's actually perfect. It'll make a great planter. So I'm gonna fill that with some kind of soil, and that'll be great for this fall. But yeah, so it looks like the salad bar is prepared for fall. All except for that little spot right there, which I need to come back and weed eat once the battery charges up. So the plan is, I think we're gonna have broccoli here, broccoli there, and then broccoli there. We're gonna have a lot of broccoli. It may not be all three. We might do like broccoli in 2 of them and then do kale, but we're gonna have cabbage in these bales here. And as for these 2, they're completely gone at this point. So that's gonna be a next spring project, or maybe over this winter. I'm gonna go ahead and box that in with some dedicated planters, some boards, you know, like I have on these. And but yeah, that's where we're at. Thanks for watching. If you watch this whole thing, please like and subscribe. Have an awesome day.